Come here, child. Sit by me for a while. Let Grandpa share something with you. Not from a book, not from a headline, but from this old heart that has seen the seasons turn many times. There's a lesson I've carried for years, one I wish someone had whispered to me when I was younger, just like you. It's simple, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It's powerful enough to change your life, maybe even save it. It's this patience. Now, I know that's not a word you hear shouted from rooftops these days. The world moves fast, faster than ever. Everyone wants results, answers, success, love, asterisk now star. Waiting feels like weakness. Slowness feels like failure. But that's the greatest lie of this age. I've seen more damage come from haste than any storm or misfortune. I've seen hearts broken, families torn apart, opportunities lost, and even lives ended, all because someone couldn't wait. But I've also seen miracles born from waiting, bonds deepened, mistakes avoided, futures protected. Let me take you back to a story from long ago, one that has never left me. When I was a young man, probably around your age, there was a boy in our town, Daniel. He was bright, clever, but restless. He wanted to be the first to everything. First to finish school, first to make money, first to get a car, first to fall in love. He wore ambition like a crown, but he didn't know how to sit still. He thought patience was for people with no fire. He once told me, "If I wait, someone else will take what I want." I remember those words so clearly. I even believed them for a while. We were friends, but we were different. I was always a little slower, more cautious, maybe even doubtful at times. But he burned. Daniel started a small business when we were barely 20. It took off quickly. I admired him. I even envied him. But as time passed, he began cutting corners, rushing deals, ignoring risks, trusting the wrong people. He couldn't slow down. He feared that if he did, everything would fall apart. And one day it did. A contract he didn't read carefully. A partner he didn't vet. In a matter of weeks, his business collapsed. He lost everything. But what hurt more was how it changed him. That bright spark in his eyes dimmed. The confidence was replaced by shame. He stopped talking to people, started drinking more. His fall wasn't from failure. It was from haste. Years later, he told me, if I had just waited a little longer, just thought things through, I'd have a different life. Those words have haunted me since. But I don't tell you this to scare you. I tell you this because I want you to live better. I want you to understand what Daniel didn't. You see, patience isn't sitting still doing nothing. It's being strong enough to wait for the right moment. It's trusting that everything doesn't have to happen now for your life to be meaningful. Some things take time, and time is the greatest teacher you'll ever have. If you're willing to listen, let me tell you another story, one from my own life, a story about love. I once fell for a girl who was full of life and spirit. She had laughter in her eyes and fire in her voice. I was young and thought love meant doing everything quickly, falling fast, committing fast, dreaming fast. I tried to impress her, to plan out a future before we really knew each other. I didn't give her space. I didn't listen enough. I just moved, fast and eager, thinking that speed would show her how much I cared. But one day she sat me down and said, "You love the idea of me more than me. You never gave us time to grow." She left, and I was crushed. For a long time, I blamed her. But with time, asterisk and patience asterisk, I understood. I didn't wait to understand her heart. I didn't let our love breathe. I wanted it all at once. Years passed. I met your grandmother. And this time, I did things differently. I moved slowly. We talked, we listened, we waited for each other. We let love blossom in its own time. And that patience gave me the greatest gift of my life, a marriage full of laughter, partnership, understanding. You see, my child, the world will tell you that you're falling behind, that if you don't act fast, someone else will take what could be yours. But the truth is, what's truly meant for you won't rush away, and what you rush toward might not be meant for you at all. I've seen people take jobs they didn't love, marry people they didn't truly know, move to places their hearts didn't feel at peace in, all because they felt they had to act quickly. And I've seen them wake up years later, lost and wondering where they went wrong. Do you know when they went wrong? They didn't wait. They didn't trust the timing of their own journey. They forgot that seeds don't bloom overnight, that rivers don't carve canyons in a day, that some of the most beautiful things in this world take time. Now, I don't mean you should sit back and do nothing with your life. No. I want you to dream. I want you to try. But I want you to be wise. I want you to look before you leap. I want you to know that it's okay to pause, to ask questions, to breathe before deciding. Even in anger, patience can be your savior. So many times, people let their rage speak before their heart could. Words that can't be unsaid. Doors that can't be reopened. Relationships destroyed because someone didn't wait long enough to cool down. I once almost lost a dear friend because of something I said in anger. We had argued over something small, silly even. I felt wronged. I let the heat of the moment control me, and I wrote him a letter filled with spite. But before sending it, I waited. I went for a walk. I sat with myself. I breathed. The next morning, I tore it up. That letter would have ended a friendship that ended up lasting 40 years. That was the day I learned one night of patience can save a lifetime of regret. Child, let me tell you something your friends won't, that social media won't, that even the world won't. Asterisk slow is not weak star. Waiting is not failing. And patience is not boring. It's brave. It's thoughtful. It's kind. When you rush, you risk. When you wait, you grow. And don't you worry, you are not behind. Life is not a race, it's a rhythm. You have your own beat, your own timing, your own path. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. The tree that blooms in spring is not jealous of the one that flowers in summer. Both are beautiful. Both are right on time. You are not late, my dear. You're just becoming. So take a deep breath. Trust yourself. And when life seems loud and fast, remember this old man's voice telling you, slow down. Wait. Be still. Listen to your heart. Because patience, real, loving, faithful patience, might just be the thing that saves you. And before I let you go, if my words found a place in your heart, if they help you feel a little more seen, a little more steady, then I ask you with all my love, please subscribe to Grandpa Talk. Not for me, but for you, so we can keep walking through these stories together. So I can keep reminding you what the world forgets, that you are not alone, and that your life is worth taking slowly, carefully, and with deep, deep love. I'll be right here, my dear, waiting for you. Always.